Yeah, this is totally supposed to be a serious video. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, that looks good. Okay. Alright, let's get serious, Shay. Alright. Alright, so we've got this hilt all ready to go for you, Shay. Installed it with Proffie 2.2, running OS 5.7, neopixel build. You had originally asked for the ignition button to be the red button, which it is, but just as an alternative, because of the way you hold the Saber, I've decided to do it so that there's an ignition button here on this side of the clamp card, and your aux button is hidden under here. So you can cycle your fonts, ignite, or you can cycle your fonts and ignite. They're in parallel, so the both of them will work together just fine. Blade retention is accomplished through the fake eye that was here, and of course it's a 7/8 inch blade that goes down in there, just some pogo pins and PCB connector. It's wonderful. One thing that we talked about when you first decided to do this build was that we were just going to try to get the electronics all hidden in here and just have a basic NeoPixel build. Well, we went with a Goth 3 Eco chassis for this build, but there's a huge hollow where the speaker goes inside. So I decided, just for fun, I made a little crystal chamber inside. I don't know if it'll focus very well, but the crystal chamber has its own styles and everything. The styles generally match the blade, except for things like the Anakin font, where he's the villain. I decided to do a red crystal in there. You notice that it's pulsing right now, but when you, of course, power it up, it'll respond as well. Just another closer look where there's focus. The camera can actually see the crystal chamber. When you cycle through your fonts, of course, the crystal chamber will change. You can see the mesh inside there. That little hollow space was just asking for a crystal chamber, so I made something up with a single, in this case it's an RGBNW neopixel in there. The RGB being a natural white, so it has a really brilliant color, but when we turn it on with the Ahsoka blade, I thought it would be nice for it to be blue and then respond. But with each style, it'll change color.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
That's right, we're still coming! In the bottom of the hilt, we have a 28mm speaker, and then we've got a nice high-quality metal recharge port. I've made you a little charger that just goes in there. It'll cut power, obviously, and there'll be a kill key that kills power. And then you just plug in your USB connector, and this thing will charge it up. Smart charger is nice, but this also works just fine.
This party's over.
Of course, there's a little white kill key little sitting here. Normally, that's how you'll cut power to the Saber. In the case of the blade here, this one's got a 7/8 inch blade that it uses, RGBNW blade, as per your request. You obviously have to just make sure that when you put the blade in, the bunny ears have to be spread a little bit. The spring can sometimes be a little bit troublesome. Some people find it a little weird, but it does go past it. And then you can use your fake eye here to screw down the blade. Don't crank it in a whole bunch, just get it snug, and then it will retain the blade enough where if you grab the blade and try to pull, it doesn't come out, and away you go. And you can start playing. Okay, we'll make this a quick just run through the fonts. The first font preset is actually just a battery style. The higher up the blade, the light appears, the more the battery's charged, and the further down it gets, the more the battery's depleted.
Kyber crystal power level.
There's nothing to turn on there, but basically we start going into them. Won't announce it, we'll just go through each real quick and just so you can get an idea of the blades and colors. I know you were concerned about colors, and I'll show you why colors aren't the biggest deal in the world, because you can just change them as you decide or as you see fit.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
Do or do not. There is no try. Ahsoka Tano! Focus hand sent me.
course, you can play an audio track if you like. Nice cooldown effect.
If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will. I'll show you the dark side.
This is a neat one because it's the same Ahsoka Tano style, the Sorcerer by Cabraphonic, but it's the fight scene between Ahsoka Tano and the Magistrate with her Beskar spear. Everything's based on that sound. Oop, paddle mode by accident. Dark Saber style.
Master Qui-Gon.
You underestimate my power!
Oops, I muted it. It's in mute mode. This one's neat because it's villain Anakin. And because he's got a blue blade, but he's gone all villainous on us, and he's going to be a youngling slayer. I chose to do the crystal chamber in a red instead. So quickly put that back on.
Legion.
The Blue Force Company font, fantastic. With the rain blade effect, you can see the drops, especially hopefully in the screen, a little dimpling from the rain effect. And if you decide you don't like colors, you can always enter the color wheel mode and just rotate the hilt and change it to whatever you like. If you decide that that one should be a little more red, you could make it red and lock it in. Whatever you decide to lock it into, the saber will remember it.
Rey Skywalker.
This one's a neat responsive, turns to white. Cooldown effect. Nice red smoke blade, responsive.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet. You have learned much, young one. I will give you so much more. What could you give me? Everything. This is where the fun begins.
Hypercrystal power level.
There we go, and our battery level.